Hello everyone and welcome to episode 4 of our Let's Play series. How are you doing? How's life? So we need 19 levels of experience for a very small project, and we also need a little bit of gunpowder as well as ender pearls. This is why I'm venturing outside and I'm not using our mob farm for the experience. I'll gather the stuff and I'll be right back. So what is the plan for today? The plan for today is that I'm gearing up and we are going to go to the end. We are going to fight the Ender Dragon and hopefully we are going to go to the end cities, get some elytras, get some shulker boxes and get back here in one piece. So we should also make some golden apples just in case, and you go there. I also need to combine a few books in order to make this sword OP. The sword that we are using right now is not the best because instead of sharpness it has smite. Smite is useful when we are dealing with the undead, so for Wither it was awesome, but if we want to fight the Ender Dragon is not dead yet. So we are going to need sharpness. The only thing that this sword is missing is looting, and this is why we needed 19 levels. I think we have enough gold in order to just make golden carrots for food, so if we make a stack that should be enough for the entire fight, right? Here is the plan. We are going to take some backup armor, tools, food, golden apples, potions and etc. like other normal humans, but we are also going to do some stupid stuff. So there are some ender crystals which are caged, and I was like, we take scaffolding blocks, we use TNT, we blow them up, and hopefully that will work. And hopefully I will be able to run away in time. We'll see. Also, we are going to find an elytra, so I'm taking an unbreaking book as well as a protection book, and we are going to combine it in an anvil in order to use the elytra. We are also going to need some rockets, which for that I'm gonna need gunpowder. Yes, we are also going to have some rockets, as I said, and that's basically it. We also need a bed, and then we can get going. I made a shield, a bed, and I'm also taking some wood so that if we find shulkers, we should be able to make the boxes there and then... Hello? You scared me. So that at least my ender chest would be more organized. We have to find... Oh, a creeper. Okay. We go this way, then I look for the fortress. It's not called a fortress. Stronghold. Stronghold. Yes, that thing. Yes, lovely start. So, which way should we go? That way. Did you just pop? The first one? Oh, a witch hut. And there's something inside. Oh, that's a cat. Hello. Where's your mommy? Oh, the mommy's there. Okay, we go that way. I think this should be the location because I lost my Eye of the Ender on top of one of these trees, and if we dig straight down, we should reach something, I guess. Anyway, it's like 1000 blocks away from home, and this is the first night after I left home, so it's not that far. Yes, this is the stronghold, this is the gateway, and do we have enough? Oh yeah, we have 19, we need 12. Should we set our spawn first? Maybe I should sleep? So, I set up my spawn, I closed the door, and I torched up the place, so we should be good to go, I guess. I hope nothing goes wrong. And maybe we take ender pearls, just in case our platform is not in the correct location. Which it is. Awesome. I'm actually scared. But okay, let's get started and start getting rid of the crystals. In hindsight, one thing that I forgot to bring is a bucket of water. That is the only thing I forgot. Okay, this seems to be the easiest one. I never knew, I'm actually a very good shot. Okay, I think I have all of them except that one and that one, the tallest ones. I can't shoot that one, can I? No. And boom. This is the last one, and she's down there on the bedrock thingy. So, if we manage to get rid of this one... You jerk! She's close, she's very close, she's very close. Okay, this is not very good. I'm not very happy. I'm just saying. And the last one. We are done. Yes! It's done. And we're alive. And she's gonna die. I have a very small confession to make. The last time I played vanilla, there were no end islands. And every time that we play modded, we use at least a jetpack. So scaffolding on top of the void is going to be scary. Hi. I thought I saw something in the distance. There's a ship, so we will get an elytra, and there is a huge end city. I think they're huge. Ah, actually I thought it's on the same island. Can I make the jump? I stopped breathing for a second. Okay. Hello. Give me your shell, please. He dropped one. I want it. Come on. Yes, we have 2 shells, so we should be able to at least make 1 shulker box and empty our ender chest. Ladies and gentlemen, our first shulker box. I have a question. Do they expect you to make that jump? Or are you supposed to scaffold? Because it's not very safe. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm alive. We have an elytra. Yes, 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 yes. So we are actually going to enchant this elytra with unbreaking, and apparently protection does not work. But it's okay. Now that we have an elytra, finding other end cities should not be that difficult, because in any case I have 63 duration 3 rockets, and I think that should be enough. I'm not sure, but I have a small problem, and that is this is my first elytra and I don't know how to fly. We should maybe try it here and see if... Okay, I think I flew. I think so. I'm just facing the wrong direction, which is down. I should have looked up. Okay, let's do this. Yes, I'm flying. You go through rockets really fast. Oh, another end city. Okay, that's nice. Do you have a ship? Yes. All I want is actually elytras, because I'm not sure if I will survive long enough for this one to last for a while. That was a very well constructed sentence. Alright guys, I'm actually back at the base and I'm gathering some stuff in order to go for a small adventure. I flew back and it was so fun. The problem is I'm actually using a lot of rockets and we don't have a production of gunpowder. I went through our entire chests everywhere and I managed to make only these many rockets, which are flight duration 1, so they are probably garbage. So before we run out of rockets, I want to go and find a village which has a lectern and we can get a mending villager. That's the plan. And it's daytime. Very good. I feel like I'm the Concorde because I need a huge runway. I've been trying to run from the base and I've been trying to take off, and so far I haven't been successful. Maybe I need a higher elevation? Yes, there you go. These rockets are garbage. I'm just saying. Yes, we have found a village. How do you land? Okay, like this. Whoop. Okay, not a very welcoming village. So does anyone here read any books? Probably not. This person is a librarian, so there should be a lectern somewhere. Ooh, we found it. Yes! Now he's unemployed, I guess. It's okay. So my dearest wife, I'm back and you are going to change your profession. So I go in and we are going to break this guy and we are going to put a lectern. Change your job, please. Do you need to change your clothes? Should I turn around? I'm not sure how it works. No matter how hard I tried, I could not change the profession of our villager. Maybe it's because he's an expert and no longer a novice. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's not the problem. The problem is gunpowder. Where are my boots? Oh, they broke. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, the problem is gunpowder and we are going to need a mob farm. So I've been thinking that we might make it near that birch forest over there, and the structure that I have in mind is at least 60 blocks high. And having a structure which is 60 block high in the overworld just looks ridiculous. So we need to dig down a little bit, so I have to move the beacon. So what I will do is that I will go down there, I'll finish the mining, then I'll move the beacon, I make a hole, and then I'll bring you back. Believe it or not, this is how I'm actually gathering gunpowder every night. It's not the funnest thing to do in the game. People make beautiful things in Minecraft, and I basically dug a hole for our pig down there. The good news is, it's at least going to be visible on a map, because you can't miss this, no. The thing is, this is the start of our new mob farm. It's 26 blocks deep, and the reason for that is very simple. Mobs start spawning around you when they are 24 blocks away, until a distance of 128 blocks, which after you move on, they start despawning. This is why this is 26 blocks deep, so that we can stand maybe in the center like that, and our first spawning platform will be down there. Spawning platforms will be in a shape of a star, which is 17 by 17 blocks, and you just fill in the gaps. The reason for this is that if you put a water source exactly in the middle, it should wash off everything and throw the mobs to the lower level. It's not dropping me. Is it the boots? Trust me, I'm supposed to be good at this. We try it on the pig. I need a carrot. Yes, the pig is on the platform, and if we put our bucket of water in the center, will he fall down? I hope he does. Yeah, he does. Okay, that is good. For some reason, I don't know why. It doesn't really matter, because the mobs that we're spawning will act exactly like the pig, and not like me. I'm not a pig. I'm a genius. I can fly. I'm not sure if I've shown you or not, but I did fix up this room, and the only problem that it has is that we don't have an entrance, and this is my entry and exit hole. I had to finish it very early because I had a creeper explosion and this wall was gone, half the glass was gone, and I was running for my life, and it was not very pretty. So I thought I light up the place, I seal it off, because I think the creeper actually spawned from up there and fell on my head. But now I think it's spawn proof. If there is a creeper inside, from where? I don't know how he got there, but in preparation for our mob farm, I actually lit up most of the caves around here. So if there is one dark spot, mobs will spawn, definitely. Because during the nights, the number of mobs on the surface is just crazy, because they don't have any valid spawn points in the caves. The spawning platforms are done, and we have a total of 7 of them. I could have dug deeper, because this is Y level 24, and made a few more platforms and also make it much more efficient by going nearer to the bedrock, but the beacon is there and I'm lazy to move it, so this will have to do. Besides, we don't need 100 billion quadrillion gunpowder per second, we just need a few stacks every hour in order to cover our rocket and TNT needs, and that's basically it. We don't need anything else. Also, you might notice that the outer perimeter of the farm will be these granite blocks, and I dug much more. I emptied the entire place, and we have this huge space in between. The thing is, that's for the facade that I want to make later on when we get prismarine. I have an idea in mind, and it might look stupid, but it might also look nice. I don't know. Anyway, we need to start making the killing chamber, and I think we're going to do that using magma blocks. I realize I'm spending more time repairing my tools than actually digging, so I made this garbage pickaxe which has efficiency 5 and unbreaking, and I'm just repairing it instead of going to the XP farm and using mending. If it breaks, I don't care. I made the pickup system using a hopper minecart, and we do have an unloading station here, which is basically just a hopper, a comparator, a redstone torch, and a repeater going into this block. So whenever the minecart is empty, it will continue on its journey. And I do have a dropper down here so that we can drop items into a water flow and then funnel them up there to our storage area, which I have to make later on. We just have to cover this entire layer using magma blocks and finish the platform where the water goes. I'm not good at flying. Yes, I had to ender pearl. Okay. For the water releasing mechanism, we are going to need an observer block facing this way and also a dispenser which has to face upwards. Then we put a bucket of water inside, and if we update the observer, it will release the water, and if we update it again, it will take it back in. We have to do this on every single level. So the observer goes here. Yeah. And then I have to scaffold up, and it's, you know, it's going to be a pain. Everything is now complete, and if we cover this thing up so that it's dark enough, it should be good to go. The thing is, if we put trapdoors here, then the spawning platforms will not be tall enough for zombies and skeletons to spawn, and we will only get creepers and spiders and skeleton junkies, or spider junkies, depending on your viewpoint. And therefore we will get much more gunpowder, but I'm like, we also need bones and rotten flesh. So maybe I don't do that just now. If the rates for gunpowder are very low, maybe I'll modify it in the future, but for now, I'll just cover it up and see how are the rates. Alright guys, we also needed to come up with a mechanism which would put the dispensers that we have in the mob farm down there on a timer. So, I came up with this, and I fell again. Lucas was telling me, why don't you play this on hardcore? And I was like, yeah, sure. I finally made it to the platform, and I think that is my greatest achievement of the day. Anyway, this might look complicated, but it's actually not. All we have is just a hopper clock with 48 items inside, and whenever this redstone guy gets here, we will get a redstone signal. We need to convert that signal into a pulse so that, you know, it would activate the dispensers. And for that, we have a pulse maker, I think they call it, which is just a dropper with a hopper, and whenever you get a signal, the item goes into the hopper, goes back, and we will get a pulse from this comparator. Then, since we need to have the water flowing for a while, I made a pulse extender, and since I ran out of space, I made the remaining parts here. So theoretically, whenever we get a pulse, this piston will get extended. We'll put this block on top of this observer, and the dispensers will be active. Once the pulse extenders run out of juice, we will retract the water, and the process starts all over again. So let's give this thing a try. So the redstone is active, we get a pulse, the piston remains extended for a while, and it should retract in a few seconds. Any second now. Yes. That is the plan. So I've been standing here for maybe 1 or 2 minutes, not more than that, and I want to see how many mobs we get. I lit up the caves as much as I could, and it's daytime. It's turning night. Let's go to the storage area and see if we got anything. Where are my rockets? Ah, here. Oh my god, this looks incredibly promising. We're getting a crazy amount of loot just from like 1 or 2 minutes. The hopper minecart cannot keep up. Anyway, the only thing that we have to do is that we need to funnel all the loot up there to an AFK platform, and then basically we are done. But that I will do off camera. Anyway guys, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one. Bye bye. Just FYI, I managed to land safely. Just saying.